Good morning. Beautiful morning, lovely and calm, no wind, but there's a sense of calmness today, which is really quite cute. And as I said, no wind, the palm trees just over here to my right started to shake. So I was just feeling called to share my reading with you again this morning. I've had a wonderful reading myself with my lovely Kelly. Just a very good in-depth insight, and she's so talented, and she is my mentor, my guidance, my aspiration, really. She inspires me completely. So anyway, this morning it is a little bit I was called to sort of put on my lovely new scarf with the bumblebees on. Bees are a symbol of working hard, and obviously I do know that I do work really hard on my spiritual journey, and I've had quite a few people kind of say that to me. We're working hard on it, and if we can share our inspirations together, if you really do get some value out of this and it helps you keep moving forward, then I'm all for that. So I've set my intention that whoever wants to hear this or needs to hear this will indeed hear this, and something will resonate. So I'm being called to straight away get Intuitive Whispers Oracle card for us this morning. So Spirit, what it is it halfway through our week, just before a full moon lunar eclipse? How are we doing? What could you guide us with this morning? Please, Spirit, what are you guiding us with this morning? Very interesting. So today Spirit tells us to release old patterns, and that's exactly what the full moon is all about. The lunar eclipse on this full moon is really powerful, and it is about releasing old patterns. So if you find that you are falling back into old patterns of limitation, negativity, same sort of situations that are not making you feel better, it's this old pattern. And sometimes, and one of the things that we talked about or was sort of mentioned this morning is the inner child healing. Often we have these old patterns from childhood, and we grow up into adulthood and we take a lot of this with us, and there's a problem that we need to solve from our childhood days, and we have to do the inner child healing. And our inner child, remember, is our higher self. If that makes any sense to anyone, it absolutely does to me. But interesting, release old patterns. It's these birds are taking flight. So there's hope for you to do so. Can you see that light that is behind them? So it's about following that light. Okay, so let's see. I'll go to see which angels are with us today to help us in this very important time, 2 days before full moon. The energy has started to shift. Okay, so Melinda came out straight away. Melinda says you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. I'm called to, where's my book? To actually read this to you a little bit more detail, because there might be people that are watching that need a bit more detail. So you have felt like you are chasing your tail, looking at this option, then at that option. 7 of Cups energy, isn't it? This indecisiveness is exhausting you, dear one. The reason why you're confused is that you do not have enough information to make an informed decision. Your choices appear too similar right now, but once you conduct additional research, your decision will become very clear. First, begin by asking God and the angels to enter your dreams and give you more information. Then ask your feelings to give you guidance. This means imagining what it would feel like to make this decision. Then imagine what it would feel like to make the other choice. Go deep within and notice how your body reacts as you try on the different options. If your gut or jaw tightens, this is a sign that something isn't right. If your heart flutters with warmth, this is a sign that you are on the right path. Before making your final decision, seek the counsel of wise friends and teachers whose experience and intuition can guide you. So, Melina is out to tell you that if there is something that you are not making a choice about, if you are not releasing those old patterns, okay, delve a bit deeper, get a bit more information. Do you know what? I have to just share this with you very quickly. When I was sort of doing a lot of inner child healing, I had to go back to my parents and ask them about things that I was getting downloads about, I was getting information about, and I needed confirmation, because you can't always remember things from your childhood. So go to your parents, or go to your grandparents, or go to somebody that knows you from a childhood perspective to give you another perspective, possibly, because we as children, your childhood trauma, might be something that you've taken into this adult life of yours, could very well be the blockage in your healing journey that you need, and you're repeating old patterns, and those old things keep going on in your life. And if you are starting to recognize that, sometimes it is about going a little bit deeper. All right, angel intuition. Let's look at our colors today, because I was called to the pink, and pink, of course, is the heart chakra. Rose quartz. If you've got a rose quartz crystal, please wear it on your person. Oh, there we are. This is the card I got today, crystal. So just as I said that for you, yeah, absolutely. And I had this crystal today, my selenite crystal, as the powerful crystal for my reading on top of my first card, which was the Intuitive Whispers cards. And that seems to be what we're being told. And crystal is really important. And if you look in, if you can see it, this card, can you see the pink? Can you see the pink all the way down, this angel? So absolutely try and remember to do that. I'm also being called, you dropped them all, my moon cards today. And I think it's very apt, considering we're getting to a full moon stage very soon, our lunar eclipse. And let's see which moon card has jumped out. Now this is really interesting, and I'll share this with you. The frog. Okay, the path has been cleared for you to make a change that previously seemed unachievable. To make a change, release those old patterns. Okay, make your decisions, find that information, do it. Look at the colors today. Ooh, love it, love it, love it. Okay, and I'll share this with you. Went for a walk night before last with my daughter, and we were walking with the dog in the dark, what have you, and as we went to cross the road towards the woods where the river is and what have you, she nearly stood on this huge frog that was hopping his way across the road in front of us, much like that one there on the picture. And I was like, oh, quick. And I had my dog, so I was holding my dog away from the frog. And I said, quick, get him off over the road so that no one comes along with a car and squashes him. And she was trying to make this frog move. And indeed, a guy did come with his car. He had his son in the car. And he sort of slowed down and looked. He said, are you all right, to my daughter? And she was like, yes, you can't run over the frog. And he laughed. He looked down from his seat behind the wheel, and he did laugh and what have you. But, there we go. Signs and synchronicities are something that spirits share with us on a daily basis. And sometimes it doesn't happen on the same day. It can be, a pattern that you recognize, or it could be a message that has got more of a story, or it's got something else that's got to connect with it. So this reading for me is connecting with something that happened a few days ago. I'm being told to take some tarot cards. Let's have a little look, please, Spirit, just to finish off very quickly. One tarot card, here it is. So it is the Knight of Cups. Express your creativity with compassionate emotion. All right. The Knight of Cups, the slowest knight that moves in the deck, but he comes full of emotion. Remember yesterday we had that card to fill up your own cup, the overflowing of cup, that love that you can give to somebody else once you are healed. So here is the story for you today, my friends. Have a wonderful day. Love and light to you all.